passed a referendum within the entire area that was passed by more than a 10-to-1 majority.
It was by the largest margin of any community college in the state.
There was a Mount Vernon Junior College in existence at the time, and we sort of combined the whole thing into a new system, and we created Rend Lake College.
The Mount Vernon Rend Lake Junior College, most of their facilities they shared with the high school.
It wasn't maybe the neatest thing in the world to think you graduated from high school and you were still going to the same campus in sorts. There were so many advantages to going and getting that first 2 years out of your way and getting acclimated to college.
They hired Dr. James Snyder in the spring of 1967. They selected a site and hired architects.
We bought a 300-acre farm from the Jones people. Number one, for facilities for the college, but secondly, we were going to have an agricultural program.
They had the groundbreaking ceremony for the new campus in March of 1969.
And they gave me a shovel, and as unaccustomed as I was to digging holes, I dug the first shovel full of dirt.
That was an exciting time of the groundbreaking.
We had good consulting on the buildings. We had tremendous support of the community.
They moved in September then of 1970 into phase one. The current science building, the South Oasis, the gymnasium, and the academic building. And phase two consisted of the current administration building, the library and the theater, and the art complex, and the North Oasis, and the vocational technical building, and the student center. So phase one and phase two consisted of 9 permanent buildings. And then of course there was a maintenance building there too.
There was no aquatic center, there was no daycare center, there was no ASC building. Basically we had part A and part B of the campus here. But from then on we started building buildings.
When I became president in September of 1991, I'm talking almost 20 years after we were done, some of the other colleges were still building buildings. A lot of that credit goes to James Snyder. You know, we built a brand new applied science building because we outgrew that building over there. This building, that allowed us not only to do a lot better in our ag mechanics, but also we went into heavy equipment. And then the new mining building.
I was very proud that the first off-campus facility became the Rend Lake campus at Pinckneyville.
People in Pinckneyville can get all the courses they need for the first 2 years of a 4-year degree and never leave the town of Pinckneyville.
I believe that it draws students even from around that area in a way that we wouldn't have imagined.
We were rather an entrepreneurial type college. The Rend Lake College Marketplace is one example of that.
Sam Mateer stepped forward and he said, the Gent Mall is going to come up for sale. Why don't you buy it?
If you're interested in it, you know, I'll be glad to try to pave the way on this thing. Oh my gosh, you know, let me think about this. And he did for about a day, and then he calls it back. That's exactly what we're going to do.
We put classrooms in the center, also started a new cosmetology center there, and then of course held together some of the retail customers that wanted to stay.
The Rend Lake College Foundation Board decided they wanted to become more active, and they wanted a new project. Our number one need here at Rend Lake College was a daycare center.
The Childcare Center. That was the first big project other than the challenge grant that the foundation undertook. Pat started in October. By the following October, the building was built and the first children were going to the Children's Center. Coyne Mateer and Margie Farrar really stepped forward with major donations.
Marge pretty much said that she would pledge $100,000. She wanted Coyne to step up the plate too.
It was him and Marjorie Farrar and a few others, just a few people, mainly foundation board members, who made it happen.
The people on the Rend Lake College Foundation truly have their hearts in the right place. The foundation, of course, gives out thousands and thousands of dollars of scholarship money every year to the Rend Lake College students.
We built a clock tower. The clock tower was going to be the centerpiece and give us some collegiality. We wanted it to be the staff clock tower. It truly is. It's been bought and paid for by the staff and former staff members of this college.
The campus has changed incredibly, I think, since I was a student. You know, the gym's still a great place to see a basketball game and to play, but it's been improved upon. The school's grown, we've added buildings, we've added programs.
One of our strategies over the years concerning student enrollment was to add new programs, you know, the coal mining program, culinary arts, cosmetology.
Nursing program that from day one, long before it was Rend Lake College, there was Mount Vernon Community College and had a nursing program that was regarded as one of the tops in the state.
We really got involved in what is called dual education. It's not unusual for a student to have one whole year or semester of college credit the day they graduate from high school.
I doubt that there's a community college anywhere that has benefited more students, and every year now it's more than $1 million in savings to the students and parents of our district just through dual credit alone.
I just can't imagine a better benefit to the high schools in that the books are provided from Rend Lake College. The very same books that are used on campus, the high school students are using out in their classrooms.
About the same time we became more involved in adult education, primarily ABE and GED. And then we moved into the area of community education. And then if you move on into the 90s and the early 2000s, and we still are, in retraining for businesses.
We're quick to respond to industry demands. I think we're in touch with our community, we're in touch with the industry. Administratively, we don't have the red tape, if you will, to get programs off the ground. So we quickly can adapt, analyze what we think's coming, and we can roll that out.
I couldn't have asked for a better place to spend 27 years. If you gotta work, you ought to be someplace that you're happy, and Rend Lake College was that place for me.
I got the job at Rend Lake in 1992. Probably at that time thought it was going to be one of those stepping stone things. In a few years I was going to move up, but as it ended up, I stayed 18 years as the head coach, and I'm still there. It's been 22 years now, and I love it.
Because of Rend Lake College, students are successful. Because of Rend Lake College, I've been successful. Because of Rend Lake College, our community's successful, our region's successful. I think you could go on and on. Rend Lake does more than just provide job and employment. It provides opportunity. We've done a lot of great things, and because of Rend Lake, we'll continue to do a lot of great things.